Bad news: the best time of the day to drink coffee isn't as soon as you wake up. If you depend on to help get you through the day, you can rest assured that you're not the world's only caffeine fiend. Far from it. While we're collectively grinding more beans, brewing more pots, and patronizing our local coffee shops with increased frequency, we might not be maximizing the health and energy-boosting benefits of our daily cup of joe. According to, sounds great, right? The only problem, cortisol, a stress hormone, is released in accordance with your circadian rhythms. This varies from, however, these cortisol levels start to rise as soon as you start moving in the morning, so it isn't an ideal time to drink coffee. Neither is the afternoon. To put it simply, H/T.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.